Hey guys, it's Looch and Lefty. I watched the Janet Jackson documentary on Lifetime. It's 4 parts or 6 parts or something. I'm not going to get too deep into it because it itself is not too deep. I'll say a couple things. Cool to see the old footage of the whole family performing. I am always a sucker for when somebody goes back to their hometown and the house they grew up in. In this case, Janet goes back to Gary, Indiana, and they try to just imagine how 9 kids fit into this tiny house. Love her music, always have. If you're going to do a documentary and you're going to sort of put forth the idea that I want to tell my story and I want to set the record straight, I think you have to be a little more open to talking about some of the big things that people want to know. And I think there's a lot of skirting around some of the issues, maybe understandably. It felt like in some weird way she was doing damage control for things that had happened years and years and years ago. And I empathize with her that she felt trapped by others' controversy around her. But I'm going to say it, I felt a little disappointed just that throughout her life and career, her whole theme was control. I want control, which is phenomenal and was a phenomenal record. And it's fun to see Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam in Minneapolis Flight Time, but she never really was without control in terms of there's always a man that was kind of in control of her career, whether it be her father or her husband's, and I was really disappointed about the way they just glaze over the whole Nipplegate thing with Justin Timberlake, but I feel like she gives every dude in her life a major pass. And that's a little disappointing. Again, music, she's amazing. You can't question the fact that she's a triple threat, actor, amazing. All the people that are interviewed, of course, think she's a goddess and have worked with her and sing her praises. She was finally inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by Janelle Monáe. But my dissatisfaction just came in that I'm going to also, it's the sort of Thorazine whisper voice that sounds a little, I don't know, it sounds a little subservient in a weird way for such a strong woman. It bothers me. Take that or leave it. But like I said, is it worth your time to watch all 80 episodes? Sure, just to see the old footage. And the best part, of course, is that somebody takes a random snapshot when they first moved to LA of David Bowie strung out, sitting on the couch next to Tito and Marlon, and clearly is offering them drugs, which they don't understand. It's on Lifetime. It's an investment. It's just not that deep. Right, Lefty?